Alright guys, so I'm not a computer guy, like a huge programmer or anything. I don't have the time to fade in and fade out and do all that cool stuff. But what I do have the time to do is look up cool plays. Okay. Um you guys may have noticed BRCC and the warrants constantly moving upwards, it seemed like. Okay. Here's BRCC right now. Okay. So that's BRCC. Here are the warrants. Okay. Now this is on the daily that I'm showing you. Now you're going to say, why are you showing me the warrants on BRCC and what's going on with that stock if you're not going to talk about BRCC? Well, I think that this is going to be much bigger than BRCC. Okay. So I bring you over to this. Okay. System 1. Now, System 1 has an estimated free float of 29.41%. Okay, utilization currently just under 100 at 96 and 3/4. Go ahead and put this in full screen for you. Now remember, the T plus 35 rule is extremely important to remember here. Okay, this is on threshold since March 7th. Okay. Now, 35 days earlier than today, if I'm not mistaken, right around here. Okay. So that means that tomorrow there should be a big fail to deliver that they have to come up with. The next day, even bigger, and then finally we have 1.59 million. As you can see, there was obviously a short squeeze here. I'll show you that better here in a second. So let's go over to SST. Okay. So SST. Currently 24.37. Okay. And here's why I'm playing personally, this is why I'm playing the warrants. You do whatever the hell you want. Okay. I just know that with the T plus 35 rule, I mean, that's a lot of upwards pressure that they legally have to do on their own. So just keep that in mind. So we're talking about $4.13 as of right now. Okay. Again, this is the daily. Okay. Now, y'all know what happened and saw what happened with Black Rifle Coffee Company. Okay. It was much less violent than the move in SST to BRCC. Okay. Now, not only do we have the FTDs, but we also have the extremely high short interest. Okay. Listen, you do what you want with your money. It's yours. But I don't know. It seems very, very juicy. And I will leave it at that. Now, actually, you know what? No, I won't leave it at that. I'm sorry. Excuse me. System 1 is in regards to marketing. Okay. Everybody needs to market. Think about that. Everybody needs to market. Hell, I'm marketing right now. Out of the float, look at this. You're gonna like. I think that this might help you understand why I think that this is much bigger than BRCC. Shares outstanding. So this is total shares. $85.15 million. Now, out of that total, only 7.8% or 6.64 million shares are in the float. Do you see how fast that, the price can change? It's basically, it's almost like a micro float type of situation. Okay. Now let's go over to holders. Just Develop It owns a little over 1/3. This company owns nearly 1/3, and then we have a few institutional owners that have a nice chunk. But regardless, it all comes down to this number in the free float. And with the current FTDs, I didn't even see this until now, so there's that. Okay. Bang, bang. Recommended holding days, 29. Okay. It's not triggered often. Okay. Average return, 47%. It's pretty sweet. I will be covering this. I will be covering AMC GME, BBIG, MULN, CEI. Basically all of our MOASS stocks that we love, but I will also be looking for plays like this that are cheap to get into, that seem like a sure thing. Nothing's a sure thing, let's be honest, right? But, wait, hold on a second. What are analysts saying? So analysts have it overpriced, rightfully so, because it just went through a short squeeze. Let's see. Look at the balance sheet on this. Or the fundamental sheet. I don't know what you want to call it. Look at that. Revenue. Brought in $1 billion, or projected to bring in $1 billion, excuse me. EV, that's enterprise value, okay? Look at this increase. Look at the increase from, from 2021 moving forward, okay? Advertising. People are literally glued to their screens. Even past the short squeeze, yeah, it might dip a little, but even past that, it might even be a decent hold. I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that likes to play with statistics on my side. Feel free to tune in every day, 9 a.m. till market closes. Sometimes I actually go later. I don't know. Ask me any questions. Feel free to chime in. Let me know if there's a play that I should be looking at, or if you want me to look at it. I'd love to help. Yeah. Hey, you guys have a good one. All right. Catch you all tomorrow.